the Normies. We're here with the Talking Thrones podcast. I'm Pat, Marketa. What was sorry?
Man, yeah, flashback. Said Talking Thrones.
Oh, I said Talking Thrones.
I know. I've been saying
That's
Talking
flashback.
Thrones.
Yeah.
I was like Talking Thrones.
Man. All right, that's okay. Talking Thrones.
It's a throwback. Yeah, it was the book club music.
Yeah.
It was.
Sorry guys, we have a little.
It's not a book club today. If I'm on here, it's not a book club because I can't read. So you guys are in the right spot.
That's hilarious.
That's so funny.
All right, we didn't have an introduction. I'm Navi.
I'm Spidey.
Pat.
Marketa.
Yeah.
So excited.
Well, half the team is not here today because they're on vacation. They're lucky. They're on the Electric Forest up in Michigan, getting the nice Michigan sunshine. I wish I was there, but it's too hot. I don't know if I could do the hot festivals again.
I mean, if it's in the forest, right? Isn't it like shaded?
Nah,
no.
it's Navi's been there. It still gets hot, right?
It's muggy.
hot.
I'm assuming.
I went there like 3 years ago. This year, I checked the weather. It looks fine. But last year, it's just where you were camping. There's no trees. You're not camping in a tree.
Really?
You're camping in a huge ass parking lot.
What?
So yeah,
That's so stupid.
but I mean, it's a tree that you go. But around the tree, there's a big parking spaces. Like there's trees, but like you park a car.
The trees are
the
trees are part of the festival, and the festival has the trees and stuff.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to sleep at night, where you need shade, or throughout the day, when you need shade, you're just in a grassy area.
I did not know that.
That is awful.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I did not know that. So that heat, that sun is coming straight down at you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So
Brutal. I
yeah.
hope they're
That's
okay.
rough. Buddy.
I'm praying for them, but
hope they're hydrated.
They're hydrated. They're doing well. That's Electric Forest.
This is
That
not
always
their
has
first-
fun. If they go back every year, obviously they're having fun. That they can handle the heat. But what y'all up to? What you guys doing this weekend?
This weekend, I might actually check out the rock climbing
Yes,
boulder
yeah.
tomorrow.
Good, you
Yeah,
said it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So I'll do that tomorrow, and I'm checking out a film festival in Can.
Yeah.
I've never been. So
Can?
Can
Yeah.
What's
Cinema. It's next to.
There's a film festival.
There's a film
Yeah.
festival
There's
happening.
so much things going on.
I know
this
there's so
weekend.
much. Indie is really bad at advertising, and I found this out from someone else that there's a film festival happening in this Can Cinema. It's near Amelia, Windsor Park, near Mass Ave. Like it's yeah. So then we'll just go to Boulder afterwards.
Yeah.
So that's my
We
plan for
actually,
Saturday.
The bouldering place sponsors that event too.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's pretty
nice. Yeah, I love that whole community. That's like there's the stores coming, like new places coming. They're all sponsoring each other, so you kind of get promoted, self-promoted. But yeah.
So I'm new. What's Can?
Can it's Can is a cinema. It's called Can Cinema. Kan. It was trying to open up during pandemic, and then it got delayed. It's been a year since it opened.
Is it like a wooden looking one? Like it has it's made out of wood, like cabin looking.
Side there's a one wall that is, but this is a cinema, so they show films, but they don't show like big theater releases, but small indie films. It's my understanding. I've never been. I keep hearing about it. So indie movies, and then they also have food.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
where
I
you
think
go.
they're
And
it's also like
drinks.
a brasserie or something. I don't know
Yeah.
what brasserie is,
Yeah,
but
it's fun. Indianapolis is coming up with cool things, so that's what I'm planning on doing.
How about you?
Me?
Yeah.
There is a different festival that I'm going to.
What many festivals?
So many festivals.
It's the Native American Heritage Festival at the museum here downtown. It's called Edeljorg, which I think is a native word
Yeah.
that I don't think I'm still pronouncing right 5 years later. But
Apologies.
I'm going to do that. There's going to be food and vendors, and the ticket I bought also lets me get into the museum.
Nice.
So I'm going to do that in the morning, and I think Serge wanted to hang out at the pool. So I'm going to go do that
He
after.
really wants us to go to the pool.
You know why he wants us to go to the pool?
Why?
I found this out this morning.
Why?
Because he wants to get tanned. I don't get this.
But why can't he just tan himself?
He
Why
can
do
tan
you need
himself.
people to tan?
Who goes to the pool by themselves?
Yeah, just lay down.
yeah.
Y'all don't go to the pool by
If you are
yourself.
tanning, you should just
Bro,
like lay
what
there.
are you
Then you might as
talking
well do it by
about?
So
yourself.
that you guys are.
Listen, yes.
I had a whole topic set up, but I'm curious about this shit. So hold up. Pool. You guys are telling me you guys go to the pool by yourself. No friends. You there by yourself.
Yeah.
Aren't you
Yeah.
bored?
You talk to other people if you're bored. That's how you meet people.
Oh, you talk to other people.
Or I'm not bored. I'd rather be just on my
my
own,
God.
putting like headphones or reading or just like
Yeah.
laying there. Because even if I'm with friends, I barely talk to them.
So you just go there and read by the book. I mean, by the pool. Or
I
listen to
just
music.
I'm
But
just
when you get in the
there.
water, right?
don't
You
get
get
in the water.
Oh, you get. So
You
what's
don't get in the water?
I don't like water.
Wait, what?
I love the sun. I'm there for the sun.
I was here for going to the pool by yourself. But you don't even go to the
Yeah,
pool.
no, you shouldn't even get in the water.
Hey, only time I go to pool when people force me, so I'm not that person who will go to your pool by myself. I would if I really want to, but pool is not always like, oh, I need a pool this
Do
weekend.
you at least get in the water?
I do.
You get in the water
Yeah, it's
See
refreshing.
those
and by yourself?
Dude, yes.
What, you need a support to get in the water?
Here's the thing.
Support
Listen. When I was little, I love swimming, so I would go swim by myself. But there's only you could do so much by swimming by yourself. You can't play football with somebody. You can't play Shark and Mimos with anybody. We can't play Marco Polo. Like, what are you supposed to do in the water?
You
Invite
ever just
people.
sit there and float? And
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
Like
float.
chill?
You relax.
You can
Bro,
do-
I have
you
ADD.
can
I just
do-
cannot just sit in the water and just float.
You can do laps.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, you only will get tired after like 5 laps. Then what you gonna
Maybe.
do?
I feel like maybe
Then go home?
Yeah, you leave. Like maybe you just get bored of the pool too quick.
Yeah. I don't think pool is for you. Pool is to just chill.
Take a
You
bath.
can't chill. Yeah, you should
I guess I can't chill. I need to be
no
doing.
chills.
I need to be doing something in the pool.
Yeah, you need a different activity.
Well, I guess I just found something now. I guess the pool ain't for me to this.
Yeah.
You're such a weirdo.
No, listen. I mean, we're talking about the pool. I'm a weirdo. And I'm wearing a romper. You know why I'm wearing a romper?
Bye.
It's officially summer, baby.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is a full-on
Romper. I don't think I see it.
This wasn't
Look.
an out. This is
Hey,
one
one piece.
thing.
And listen, I have a funny story.
How do you go to the bathroom? I don't want to know.
I know.
No, it's not. But it is difficult.
At least it
is
doesn't have to
difficult.
like sit down.
So we're in Cabo, and we had this. Like, you know when you had this what you say?
Yeah.
Like a yacht, and then there's another yacht, and I was on there acting the fool, and dancing and everything. The other yacht pulls down, comes down, and it's like, hey, we need to like they parked right next to us, and they asked me to jump in,
Oh my god.
and I'm like, nah. I was like, I got a romper on, and they're like, no, you jump in and come onto the bottom. I'm like, nah. They're like, take off your clothes and jump in and come. I'm like, nah. So they came over to our boat, and then next thing you know, I took off my romper and jumped in the water. I don't know why I did
Oh
it.
my god. Well, good. I don't know what to say to that story.
I just want to share that
That
story.
was
I
the
took off
story.
my romper.
I don't think I
wouldn't-
needed the visual.
That escalated quickly.
Just imagine you struggling to get out of the romper first of all, because
Funny.
those don't look easy.
I know.
I do have a question for you. Have you ever worn rompers?
yeah.
So how do you easily get out of one? Because it takes me like 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Yeah, you're literally naked in public bathrooms when you have to go pee.
It's
like,
awkward.
yeah, I was just sitting there hoping nobody like has eye contact in the gap of the door. While you're like sitting
what's
there
up
naked.
with that?
It's horrible. Like you can literally have like full on face like showing between that gap.
Yes, it's
Like-
crazy.
And yeah, and you're just sitting there naked, like trying to go to bathroom. It's horrible. I love rompers. I hate going to bathroom.
That's one thing. I wish rompers had the fun zip, but they don't.
You want a little flap?
Yeah, a little flat. I mean, especially
A little
like
dick flap.
There's also like, first off, rompers
Dick
are not just
flap.
for women. They should also be for men.
Yeah.
And they should also make this, like,
Equality.
like they should make zippers in the front. Like whoever made a romper, like that should be common sense. But I don't know why.
Well,
I don't know. I got off a little tangent, but it's officially summer. What's your guys' summer plans?
yeah. You have any weekends planned? Or any
Oh, I didn't
summer
forget
plans?
that's on my.
Yeah.
You know what? I do a lot of mainly like climbing and working out on my weekends.
Me too, but not climbing.
Well, yeah. So I mean, for me and Bria, kind of playing like a date night. We're going out to Idle as well, and there's another couple festivals going on.
Oh,
What's the other festival going on?
There is the Asian Pacific Heritage
What?
and LGBTQ collab. festival.
Where?
It's free tomorrow, and I'll look it up. It's on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a way we can have a schedule that shows all the festivals happening?
Is
I've
they
got-
don't have like
317.
it,
Yeah.
yeah, 317 or
317,
or
okay.
indievisit.com or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's like-
317
there's
and Indie Today.
Indie Fest and all that too. I think.
Oh,
That
my
one's
God.
I've got different. We've got stuff all the way through like July 4th.
I need to go. I need to check this festival out.
Oh yeah.
I honestly haven't been to any festivals in Indy.
So much fun. There's so many
Anything that
close-
involves
So,
food.
I love the food. I love all this. I think as I've gotten older, I used to love summer. Like summer was my favorite the time of year when you're young because like school's out.
Yeah.
And now when you get older, it's like your school doesn't get out. So like it's just another month or another season, right? Yeah. So you still have to get through it. And now it's just worse because like I don't know if because I'm getting older or maybe it's like climate change is actually a real fucking thing and it's actually getting hotter. But I just can't tolerate the heat anymore. Like if you tell like to go do stuff outside, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wait until like cools down to like 8, 9 o'clock, but everything is done by then.
Yeah. Fair.
But I don't know how people are able just to go like, you know, just like right now it's like 90 freaking degrees outside and like, hey, let's go outside to like the Greek festival or something like that. I'm like, I get out there like first 5 minutes, I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
Especially around.
Well, you should start. Yeah. You should start wearing like I don't know tank tops and stuff.
I
like,
wear tank tops, but I think it's just the heat.
Just train yourself, I guess. I mean, it is just gonna get worse from here.
It probably is because
this is just gonna get hotter from here. We're not coming back from this, so you might as well just train yourself.
But how do you train
This is the
yourself?
coldest summer of the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And the next year is gonna be the coldest until like the rest of your life. So like that's just
You fucking Republicans, do something about it. I'm dying here.
It's so close to your mic. But hey, you can start checking out our sauna. Maybe that's how you train yourself.
So I can't do the sauna. I have asthma.
Oh my god.
What do you mean?
We are the climate change like
You guys are
trainers.
Trainers, yeah.
Prepare you for the apocalypse.
Check out our sauna. We'll prepare you for the apocalypse. It's gonna be Mad Max style apocalypse. So you
People in
gotta.
there just metal fast. with
Exactly.
no gear.
Fucked up.
Yeah, it's horrible. But yeah, no.
So saunas is a way to train, huh?
I don't know.
How's the sauna bus guys going for you guys?
Good. It's going pretty well. I mean, I don't want to self promote, but half of you guys might know me and Ketty, we like changing the bus into a sauna. It's going pretty well. We keep hearing it's 2 weeks for like several months now.
Yeah.
So I don't know when those 2 weeks
2
are
weeks
gonna
from
be.
finish.
Every time they tell me, and I'm like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I will just wait until it happens.
I imagine it's a lot of work.
Yeah. It's more than we thought, but yeah, it's going well. I think that's gonna be mostly at least my project for the summer, trying to get that up running for the winter. I don't want to have any other projects on my thing, but then again, that's really hard to say. So we'll come up with something.
So I have a question for you and Katie.
Yeah.
You guys, obviously work here together
Yeah.
as normies, but then you guys have another job together or business together. Like, is that more complicated or is it smoother or
In what sense?
Is it like working with the normies? Like there was challenges that we never thought of having. So like, do you guys have the same challenges or like totally different challenges, or like is it smoother because you guys are already working together?
I don't think we've arrived at a point where we would have a real challenge yet.
Yeah.
Because the bus isn't really
Done.
operating yet. So I guess we're gonna go through some trials and errors and annoyances down the line. I mean, it's inevitable.
Yeah.
But I mean, me, Chris, and Navi, I think we're a good team. I think we'll figure it out.
And I think we have kind of working here, kind of figured out each other's communication style.
Yeah.
And I think that's a lot, right? Like you have a group of friends and that's a group of friends, but like when you work with them, you have to figure out their management style, their communication style, just overall their work ethic. And that changes things because then you realize like somebody that you love hanging out with, hate working with, or you love working with, hate hanging out. So it's like just some things. Like I think we've known each other for 5 years, 6 years now. And I think we do vibe well. I can say whatever. And Chris and Marketa, if they're offended, they will let me know. If they're not, then they're like, cool, they didn't say anything. So I can say this again. They're like, we'll test this out. So it works well. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I was off tangent.
Again.
I'm gonna go. I have ADD, so I'm gonna be all over the place. But I'm gonna come back to the
We're
topic.
driving with Ted.
Yeah, you guys driving with me today.
Driving the bus.
That's how it is.
That's how it is. But anyways, I'm gonna come back to the summer plans. Like I said, I used to love the summer, and now I don't really care for the summer.
So
but
no plans.
I have plans, but I have vague plans. I'm thinking about making a trip down to like Orlando sometime this summer, but haven't actually like again. small details, ADD. I
Just need to do it.
Just need to do it. I just need. I know I'm going to do it. I just need.
I have a question for you though.
Yeah.
You're going to Orlando in the middle of the summer, and you hate the heat.
Yes.
And you're going in the summer somewhere where it's hotter than here.
Yes. I'm only going because it's gonna
But
be.
why?
It's gonna be cheap. I'm gonna be staying with my cousin, so I don't like.
Wait,
But
he's
you're
gonna
gonna be
your
suffering.
cousin's gonna be there in winter too.
What do you mean?
So you can go there in winter.
Yeah.
Where it's not as hot in there, and it's actually cold as
You're,
shit in here.
you're smart, but then where am I supposed to go?
Anywhere.
You can go wherever you want to go.
Anywhere.
But I'm also thinking about money. You know, like I have a place to stay at my cousin's.
Go to
Yeah.
Michigan.
I mean, that's
yeah,
fair.
that makes sense. I
Yeah.
mean, that's fair.
So like, I really don't know where else to go.
No, that's fair, but you will just be more suffering.
But I will be
Yeah.
more suffering. But I would tell you this: so Florida heat versus Indiana heat is different.
Really?
Yes, 100% different.
Yeah.
Florida heat is lasts a little bit more tolerable than
Really?
Florida Indiana heat. Indiana heat, you go outside and you just feel like sweat.
I feel like it's more humid.
Nah, because the thing is, with Florida heat is like you get that, like the rain come down, it'll cool off, and you're good for a while. You know what I mean?
It's just humid.
Yeah, but then it's like, it gets, it cools you down. Here, it doesn't rain as often, so you're stuck in it. And second, and plus, usually every freaking house, anywhere you go in Florida, there's a fucking pool. So like, you're just going to be in the pool the whole time. So
Interesting. That's interesting because I think I cannot tolerate like Texas and Florida heat because it's humid, but Nevada heat is dry. I could totally
yeah,
like,
I feel like
even California heat.
it's so different. Like I remember like going to my brother, visiting him in Austin. I landed and it was so humid that I couldn't breathe. Like I was like, this is like, what is this? Like this is like a worse sauna.
Yeah.
Like you can't breathe, and it's
Yeah.
like it's not even that hot. Like Nevada was way more hotter, but it just humid is worse.
Yeah, I don't like humidity, but I feel like if it rains, it helps. But I was, again, when I was in Miami for a little bit, when I was there, like I hated it, but I was able to tolerate it. Again, listen, I was there with like no AC in my car too.
Yeah.
So like I was able to like tolerate it a lot better than here. I don't know or maybe again, I got older, so who knows?
Maybe. But guys, if you guys talking to us, we are only checking Twitch chat.
Sure, yes.
So we might look into those questions. But if you're watching us on YouTube, we are not monitoring that chat. You can continue watching us. And also, if you can hear a chainsaw in the background, apologies. We have trees around the house that we're trying to get rid of. They should have done this morning. They didn't.
We
But
should tell people we were sacrificing someone.
yeah, we are sacrificing somebody
Yeah.
if you can hear them in the
That's why
background.
half the team's not here.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's why I have teams. We're the ones who actually made
They
it.
were late.
They were late. So someone over here said that I am an indoor person.
You are.
You're indoor cat.
I am not an indoor cat.
You're
All
indoor
right?
cat.
Listen, I cannot be, I hate being in my house. I have to, I
It sounds like an indoor cat. That's why they're always at the neighbor's house.
Yeah.
for real?
But you're
Trying to get
inside.
No, you go, like, okay, I don't like being inside my own house, but I like to go, like, other places, but they gotta be inside.
Hold on, though. You don't like going to a pool by yourself. If you had a pool at home, would you go to it?
I would get bored. What am I supposed to do in the water by myself?
So then are you going to get... Would you want a pool in your own home?
Yeah, because I'm gonna have kids and a family. I'm gonna be inside playing with them.
What kids
Oh,
and family?
that's why you want kids to like entertain you. He doesn't want to be alone.
Feel that.
No, I mean it makes sense. It makes sense. I guess. Have you ever been alone with your own thoughts?
Oh God.
That's exactly what she just said.
Like yeah, just like sat there and just meditated. And just,
No,
ready for that.
no, I'm not ready for that because I have so many thoughts. It's hard to like. I don't know how to.
Streamline.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
That's the point of meditating. You just let them all kind of go in and out, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a good
I
exercise.
tried so I had a roommate back when again in Miami. His name was Krishna, and he was trying to like help me meditate because he could meditate, and I tried meditating, and he always does tell me like what you just said is like let the thoughts like your thoughts just go through and just like let it go and don't even think about it. I sit there for like 5 seconds, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go pee. Ooh, playing basketballs. I like that jump shot. I need. I just start thinking about it. I actually want to go do it. There's just no way I could just tell someone told me to sit there for like 5 minutes. There's just no way.
Nah, man, just do it for like 3 minutes. You'll be all right.
I've tried it for like 10 seconds, bro. It's good. I break within 10 seconds.
Fair enough. That's hilarious.
But what's your guys' summer plans?
I don't have any. I think I'm just gonna try to do whatever's happening around Indy because there's so much stuff that's happening around Indianapolis, and I'm training my dog to finally be able to go to places and sit. So I kind of want to do more of that exploring.
Yeah.
I do have plans in September, but that's kind of against fall.
That's fall. That don't count.
So I'm gonna stick with making major plans in the fall. We might do that cliff diving
I was
thing.
just about to say that.
Yeah, that'll be fun to do.
Cliff diving in the lake.
Yeah, the where
in a dirty lake with there's snakes.
There's a water
It's a
snake
rock.
that come crawl up your ass.
They're waiting
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, they're waiting just for Pat.
They're waiting just for you.
Butt snake.
Yep.
Dude, I don't go in the water. We just chill. There's a barbecue. It's a lot of fun. And that's in shade, so you don't get that much sun.
Yeah, man. Last time we were barbecue, we
know.
were grilling watermelon.
Yeah.
Grilling watermelon?
Bro,
good.
so
So good.
So good.
How do you even grill watermelon?
You
You
just put
cut
it
it
on
slice
the grill.
it,
Put it on
and
a grill.
You slice it and you put it on a grill, and because of the heat, it like the sugar in the watermelon like kind of crystallizes, so it's like more sweet.
It
Yeah.
gets concentrated.
It's so good.
So like, does it like you know how you like does it like fry up or like there's a
No.
crisp
Little
to
locks
it?
on it.
It just has
No.
those lines, like a grill line to it. But yeah, like even if you put banana in the oven, it will get more sweeter because the heat concentrates the sugar.
Yeah,
So it
sugar.
becomes more juicy and sweeter. It's really good. Me and Marketa worked on that watermelon the whole time. We were like,
Yeah.
we have to cut it. We have to make this.
Yeah,
It was so much fun.
It was a project.
Yeah, I think that's what I will do. I'll just do stuff around.
People in the chat are really excited for us to talk about our main topic, though.
Ooh.
Marvel shows rating.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
Definitely
that.
after that.
All right, so we had I think I'm gonna count because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Marvel shows so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
We watched WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, Moon Knight, What If, and Miss Marvel. Am I forgetting anything?
Hold on, say it again.
WandaVision, Falcon
Yeah.
Winter Soldier,
Yeah.
Loki, Moonlight, What If series, and Miss Marvel.
I feel like there's
I think you're
something
missing something.
What am I missing?
So what WandaVision came first, and then the Winter
Falcon and
Soldier,
Winter Soldier.
Then Loki.
and then Loki.
Hawkeye!
I haven't seen Hawkeye.
I've seen Hawkeye. I can't believe I forgot Hawkeye.
Yeah.
So are we
I
just
haven't-
talking about the
shows.
phase 3, or are we talking about like Daredevil?
Phase 3.
Phase
Let's
3.
just stick with
Okay.
Disney
Phase
Plus
3.
Phase 3.
So I'm just talking about Phase 3 Marvel shows, not movies, shows
Okay.
that have either been on, like, well, I think it's only been on, since Phase 3 has only been on Disney. So
Yeah.
Disney. First off, when Marvel decided to do the whole show thing, I was one of the very, very few, I didn't publicly say it, but was kind of very disappointed.
Oh.
With what?
I wouldn't say disappointed that they were doing shows. I actually enjoyed the movies. Like every Marvel movie, I
That's
love.
phase 4, sorry. I was waiting for the chat to get there. I was like, I think I'm wrong. Sorry.
That's Phase 4.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
Whatever.
We're in Phase 4. But anyway, so like I love Marvel movies, and that was like that's the reason why I got into like the whole Marvel universe, like the Marvel movies. And so like when they were saying they're going to get away from the Marvel movies and then go to the TV shows and just have movies here and there, I was kind of disappointed because I would rather have more movies than shows. Because for me, it was like ADD brain. I'd rather have a movie, be done with it, move on, not have a
Makes
6
sense.
episodes. And again, I hate cliffhangers. You gonna make me come back next week? I don't watch something. Come on, we're in the 21st century now. We got Netflix. But shit, let's yeah.
Oh my god. Doing reactions must be torture for you.
How do you do it?
How do you do it?
Like, seriously.
So it's just like I don't like the whole form like they just did a 360. But I actually prefer the TV shows now.
Oh.
You've changed.
I've changed.
Yeah.
I know I've changed a lot. I don't know why.
He's wearing rubber. I mean, clearly he changed. Clearly.
I think the reason why I like the TV shows more is because I think they could go more in detail about the backstories and even the backstories of the villain too. Like in the movies, you really don't get much of a backstory in the villain as much as you would in the TV show. So I actually like the TV shows a little bit better that way. And so far, I haven't found a Marvel series that I have been disappointed in. Like I completely did not like it. Or there's only if I had the one that I was like was with the What If series, just because it's animated and I'm not really huge into the whole animated things or stuff. So that's the reason why. But I still enjoyed it. But it was like, oh god, okay, I'm getting to watch What If. Oh, I get to watch What If. Like all the Marvel shows, I'm so excited to watch it for. But that's the one I was like super excited for. Oh, how about for
how do
you?
you rank?
Yeah.
My ranking is this. So
Are we ranking from 1 to 7?
no, just top three because
Okay,
we're gonna be here all
Top
day.
three.
Top
We're gonna be here all
That
day,
makes sense.
and we're gonna argue too much. We ain't gonna.
Okay.
Yeah. So my top three.
From 3 to 1. Start with third.
For third. Okay, here we go. My third one. I need my list.
I'm trying to think of mine now. Fuck, what are my top 3?
So my third one has to be Loki.
The top one?
No, third.
Third Loki.
And
Okay.
it hurts me to give them my third option because like when they like told us like Loki and all these series was going to come out, I was the most excited about Loki. I actually learned how to show run because of Loki because I was super excited for Loki.
Nice.
So like that was like my show, and I was like that. Like, I was so always excited for it. And plus it was a villain based show. But it's my third because the other two were like they blew me out of my mind. I was like I didn't expect it to blow my mind.
I'm curious what
So
they are now.
my second one is Moonlight.
What?
And, yeah.
You put Moonlight over
Yeah,
Loki?
yeah, and I'm shocked. I am fucking shocked.
I am shocked.
Yeah, shook it.
First off, I didn't even want to be in these Moonlight reactions in the beginning because I thought it was gonna be scary, and I don't like scary stuff. The first episode was scary. I don't care what anyone says.
It was.
First couple episodes were scary until you understood the guy. Like you knew he was okay. Like he
Oh,
was
gotcha.
until you understood like he's just like he's cool. So but to get to that point, it was scary. But I think the reason why I really like that show, it had to deal with like mental illnesses, and like I love that type of stuff. I love like Mr. Robot dealt with mental illness and showed you like split personalities. I love that kind of stuff. So having a show like that in Marvel, that's won me over. And then also the actor was like he did so fucking well acting. The both personalities and flip it in and out seamlessly in and out, fucking awesome. Like I think the only person I saw ever do really that well was Malik from Mr. Robot, the main character. I forget his
Malik.
he does it really well as well.
Yeah, nice.
So like for someone to be able to split inside of the personalities really quick and seamlessly, that was dope. So Moonlight was my second. My first, I don't know if this is recency bias or if it's just like hits the feels like nostalgia, and like remind you of your childhood and shit. But I think Miss Marvel, and like I would Miss Marvel, yeah. People would think, man, shit, with like for real. But like it gives me like the '90s vibes. It reminds me of like like the coming like an immigrant family and like dealing with immigrant issues and like the battles of like communicating with other people that you're as an immigrant. So like the stuff that they have to go through, like you go through, like you kind of it's easier to relate. And I just also like the main character, like. She's just so fucking genuine. Like there's like how like there's when actors play shows, like they're getting paid and that's why they're doing it. But they do a great job. But she, even though she's getting paid, I feel like she would do this for free. Like she's just authentic. I don't know how to put it.
She
like
has more passion for
Yeah.
a character.
yeah, so I just maybe or she's just a fucking great actor that she's just showing off that way. She doesn't like whatever. But I just feel like she's really authentic. That's why I feel like
He's great.
Wow.
Miss Marvel's my first one. Maybe it has to be some recency bias, and then like
Maybe
I like-
it's just representation. Like
haven't
you
seen it at
feel
all.
seen when you
Yeah.
watch that show.
Yeah.
And also, we don't have a brown
experience.
superhero, so like having like someone like a brown superhero, like like hey, we finally got one.
Yeah.
you
You
know?
had one in Moon Knight. Yes, he does keep saying Moonlight, you guys. It's
Yeah.
okay. They were like, "Are you gonna do this superhero?" She was like, "Yeah," or whatever. I don't know how you say it, but
For real? Well, we never had main character,
I feel that.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
guess so.
and like I know we have the guy in Eternals, but I haven't seen that movie, so that doesn't count.
I haven't seen it yet.
I mean, I don't know if she counts. You guys seen Doctor Strange, American?
Not the new one.
Not the
American
one,
Star,
yeah.
but she's Latin, but she's not like
America Chavez.
She's Latin, but I mean, brown. Mine a little.
I want to hear you
different
guys.
too. Yeah, do you want to go first?
I'll do it. I really enjoyed all of the shows.
Yeah.
But if I have to pick, I think my third is probably gonna be Falcon and Winter Soldier. I know that a lot of people didn't quite like it, but I think it was solid.
Yeah.
I really liked when we learned about the other agent that they were trying to turn into like got with the Captain America serum.
Isaiah.
And Isaiah, yeah. And then like they had this whole like the dialogue that Falcon had with him was really powerful to me. And I really like Winter Soldier's part as well, and like him helping his family, like that. All the family stuff there really resonated with me. Maybe it's because I'm like part of like a multi-racial family as well.
Gotcha.
So I really enjoyed that. And it was a good commentary. It came out at a time when we were dealing with a lot of upheaval. So I just thought it was timely, and it was really well done. I know a lot of people may disagree, but I liked it.
Yeah.
I also really liked Hawkeye.
I liked Hawkeye too.
Which I also noted a lot of people didn't like for some
Kate
reason.
Bishop was great.
Oh, here's the thing. I think Hawkeye should have been called the Kate Bishop Show because it really was about introducing Kate Bishop to the universe, and Hawkeye really wasn't the main character in that show. And I feel like maybe a lot of people were put off by just their expectations was different.
Oh.
I really love Yelena. I love Florence Pugh as an actress. She's amazing. So I just, every time she was on screen, I was there for it.
Nice.
So she definitely carried the show for me, even though Kate Bishop, what's the actress name?
I forget.
Oh God, she was in Arcane too. She's amazing. I love her as well. So all the like female leads were really great in that show. And my number one definitely goes to WandaVision. There is literally no competition. It was just so superior to me and so different from any other Marvel show that came out. And I know it was even, I think they fucked up because that was the first show they released as like Phase 4 show.
Yeah.
And it just was so phenomenal that it probably must have been really hard for them to keep up the momentum after WandaVision, but they did. Because, I mean, after that was the Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier, which to me was great. Like,
I think WandaVision was so well done because it was different, like you said. It was like different from others. Like it was a sitcom, comedy, not too much action. So it was really, really. I think I enjoyed WandaVision too. WandaVision really set the bar high for like a lot of the shows, but yeah, if I could have a top 5, WandaVision would have been in there.
Definitely.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
So I haven't seen Hawkeye, unfortunately, and I'm in the middle of Moon Knight. Now I want to say Moonlight. I'm in the middle of Moon Knight. I think What If is kind of hard to consider for this one because it's What If. I love that show. I love seeing like what if this had happened. But it's kind of hard to put that one because like everything else is about superheroes and there's more anthology about all of them. So for my third one is actually also Winter Soldier. It's Winter Soldier and Captain America. I really, really enjoyed that show. I think it's because of like when it came out with the whole reasons about, can we have a new Captain America? Like, is it even not even new Captain America? Can we have like Black Captain America? Like, can people accept them? Just a whole conversation I really enjoyed. Second one, mine's Miss Marvel. I do enjoy Miss Marvel. I love the whole commentary and like again seeing a brown person and like why wouldn't you like it? The first one, WandaVision. Love WandaVision, especially like then seeing Doctor Strange. I love Doctor Strange. He's like my favorite hero. And just sorry, I think you've seen the trailers, not to spoil it, but like she is in that show as well. Yeah. So just kind of, and it kind of connected the WandaVision. Like you have to see WandaVision to kind of be able to do Doctor Strange or watch Doctor Strange. You can watch it, but I think it gives you more context if you've seen WandaVision. Just Scarlet Witch. I just loved her story. And her motives, even though they might not be right in some of them, it's understandable. It's understandable how she got there. The pain that she shows, it's real. Like I may not be able to say like, yep, you're right what you're doing, but it's just, I understand why you're doing it. And I think that's the first one I watched. And I heard that people weren't big fan of WandaVision.
For real?
No, WandaVision is like generally loved.
Yeah,
okay.
it was a
Never
sitcom.
mind. For some reason, I thought I heard, and I was like, that makes no sense because it was the first Disney show that came out, and they did really, really well. And giving the story that was right after Endgame, and just seeing what happened after people came back, like from 3 years, like all that. it was great. I really like it. I still need to watch Hawkeye and finish Moon Knight. Hopefully by this weekend, I will do that.
Hawkeye was alright. I feel like it's on my list, but not. It's not like it's probably still in top 5 though.
No, it's just not the top thing.
Yeah, I mean it was cool. Kate
What's
was alright.
yours?
Oh no, go for it.
Number 3, yeah, it's still gonna be Falcon Winter Soldier.
It's great.
It was great. It came at a very pertinent time, and then, you know, being black, seeing another black superhero,
Yeah.
Black Captain America, old school Black Captain America as was it Thomas? I forget his last name.
Anthony Mackie?
No, Anthony Mackie as the main, like, our new one, but that one, it was just more so pertinent. I like the action scene, and then the villain in there was someone that you could connect with. Like, it was the blip happened. We got so much more information on what happened with the blip, and during that, the way that civilization basically started living, and then all of a sudden all these people come back, and they're like, well, we want our stuff back, and they're like, we've already created a new civilization in the 5 years you guys have been gone, kind of thing. So the unsettlement between that, seeing that superheroes still don't get paid, so like Anthony Mackie still couldn't get a loan for this, that, and the other, and you know they still struggle. Like the reality of being a hero was something that I liked in seeing that. As far as 2, I only want to say What If, just because it branched into a lot of like I remember when it happened in comic books where they just started making a What If series of things, and like no one knew. They were just like, why would Spider-Man join the Fantastic Four? Like,
why are they all zombies?
Right, zombies. Why did Deadpool kill everybody? Why does Daredevil kill everybody? Why does Wolverine kill everybody? Like, there's all of these. Why does Hulk come back and destroy the planet? Like, there's a lot of
what ifs.
Yeah, a lot of possibilities that I would love to see. Like, What If could keep going forever, and that'd be great. They got a lot of potential there. My number 1's gonna be Loki, just because of the way it brought the What If multiverse like option to us.
Yeah,
so like that to me sparked the potential for the next 20 years of movies and whatever they want to do. Movies, games, they can make anything canon now. If we want to bring back Andrew Garfield into the new universe, they can do that. Like it's
that's true.
Yeah, impossible to be stopped now.
That's
so
true.
I'm hyped for that. That's the only reason they got my number 1 though.
I think it's great how they're connecting the shows with the movies. Like, What If, that episode about Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
That's like that's also must watch before watching Doctor Strange
Which
movie.
I figured that has to be in the movie.
Yeah, and I just happened to watch it. Like, somebody was like, we have to watch this one. Like, I hadn't seen that episode.
Dude.
And when I was watching movies, like, oh, I'm glad I watched that episode. I know there's no prerequisite like to watch them, but like that's I think you need to watch. You need to watch WandaVision. You need to watch What If, and they all connect together.
So
great storytelling.
A lot of people are asking in the chat about Multiverse of Madness reaction and when that's coming. We were waiting until the movie is available on streaming, which was Wednesday. We watched it immediately, and finally our editor got done with it, so it will be posted at some point today.
I enjoyed it. I think it was just me and you who watched it, right?
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
I've seen it already. I didn't watch any of the reactions.
I really enjoyed it. We're just gonna give it a little quick whatever. I really enjoyed it. I loved how we got to see a believable necessarily a bad guy.
Yeah.
You know, like you could see how that person is like it was great.
It's good. I love, I mean, I've already said it. I love Doctor Strange. So like a whole multiverse and just the possibilities. Again, that's like a what if. Like all the possibility that you could see had happened, and just in seeing that, it was a lot of fan service.
Definitely a lot of fan service.
Yeah, which I mean, I have no complaints about. It was good. But yeah, I had already seen it in theaters, so we tried to have a blind reactors when we watch to as much as possible. Unless we only have like 2 blind watchers, then we'll have other people, and we'd really wait until it comes legally streaming services that we can go watch it, because watching it in theaters and reacting to it and filming it is just much more complicated. And yeah, it's much more complicated. But yeah, it's coming out, guys. Keep an eye out on the notification. It'll be out there.
If you're not subscribed, you should do it so you get that bell.
Exactly.
Also, I saw a comment here. I want to clarify something up before the chat goes here all haywire about something.
That is Moon Knight, not Moonlight?
No, it was something about American Star that she don't count as a brand representation for me.
What?
But because someone got mad that says like,
for you, it doesn't count.
American
Yeah, but I guess like for me, like to explain myself is like, yeah, she's a brown person, but like it's hard for me to relate to her because she like the culture's different.
Yeah.
Like there's just different cultures. It doesn't mean she doesn't count. It's just like
I think what she's trying to say is their cultural experience and like experience of moving to America is different because like I think like brown people that look like they came from Asia, India, Middle East are getting persecuted here for different reasons than immigrants from Central America or Mexico or South America are. Like it's a different experience.
Yeah. I mean, it's, I think one of the things like we say brown, and I think it's just easy to say that term instead of saying a country that might be wrong. So it's better to say brown. But in the end of the day, still an Indian superhero would be much more closer to what I think is a representation than somebody from Jordan. Right, like they're still brown, but still have a different background. And I mean, I can be happy with something, right? Like it's just a brown representation, something, but that's still not the full thing. Like it's something is better than nothing, but that's still a very low bar. Rather have like really specific. Like I'm pretty sure you were really happy when you saw Black Panther. Yeah. Like there might be other brown superheroes, but it's just not the same. It's just not the same.
Yeah.
It just it hits different.
I'm glad that America Chavez was introduced. Yeah. I really wished in that movie there was more of her.
Yeah, she did, but we can't really talk about it.
Yeah. Well, you guys will know our opinions soon enough in the discussion when you watch the reaction. But I really wish that she had more prominent role in that movie. It seemed like she was like just a plot device, like the motivation for Doctor Strange to do stuff.
Spidey hasn't seen it, so let's.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm unspoilable.
I just hope that America Chavez will get her own shows with her own like background. We know about her family. I'm not gonna say much, but
you're right.
Yeah.
Also, we wanna thank Jotaku Plays.
Jotaku Plays.
Yeah, thank you so much. He gifted 50 subs.
Thank you.
So yes, we appreciate it.
You gifted 50?
50.
Damn, boy.
Appreciate all the love, guys. But
Hey, randomly, I was just thinking, when Black Panther came out, black folks, we started acting just ignorant. Like, what do you mean? Bro, they're black folks born and raised in Indiana. Their mom's parents from Indiana, their parents in Indiana, and they're in that dashiki.
Hell yeah.
To see Black Panther.
On.
I'm like, I'm all for it.
you get a chance.
Right, like it'd definitely be fun, but I was like, you guys, I'm just trying to see the movie. Like, I understand being in like a Black Panther costume, but
it was a cultural milestone.
yeah, out there dancing in the streets and shit.
Yeah,
it was something. But yeah, dude, Pat came in kurta to watch Miss Marvel the other day. Like, if you haven't seen that reaction, you must watch it. Like the episode 4th, I think. Like
he dressed up for the wedding.
Yeah. I dressed up for the wedding.
He was not born in India. Like his family.
I was born in Africa.
You're born in Africa, you're right.
Yeah, so it's like we gotta wear the kurta. Like we'll take it. We'll take any of it.
My African brother.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
I got a Pat Ponder question for y'all. Yeah. And I just came up with this. I didn't have any time in the shower thinking about this. Usually I'm in the shower thinking about these questions.
So it's not a shower thought.
No, it's not a shower
so you
thought.
didn't shower?
I did shower.
No thoughts came.
It's an important question, guys. We need to know.
I showered. I actually thought about this question while we were actually watching The Boys today.
Yeah.
And there was something that was kind of weird. Like, I want to ask the question, and then I want to see what you guys thought. It was like Huey was really felt really demasculated.
Wait, have you seen it?
No.
I mean, you're good though. I'm still not
okay.
watching it.
Spidey's like, it's fine.
It's fine.
Is that a word? Demasculated?
Emasculated. Emasculated. Yes.
Emasculated. So Huey felt very emasculated. Like, like he couldn't never save Starlight because she's always gonna be stronger than him, and he was.
I know. I'm surprised we didn't talk about it in discussion because I have a lot of things to say about that. But go ahead.
Yeah. So he felt really threatened or whatever. I don't know if that's a word. That's how I should describe.
He just felt emasculated.
Yeah. But she was always gonna be stronger than him, so he had to change himself or who he is. to not feel that way, and obviously that ruined that relationship. So my question is this: obviously we can't really relate to that, but I think one way we can relate to that is like if the woman makes more money than the guy, and there's people out there have issues with that too, where the guy like has to make a certain amount of money and the girl cannot make more than him, and they feel a little weird about it. So my question is for the table, if you like, what are your guys' thoughts on that? For me personally, I'd give two shits if the girl makes more money than me or not. I actually would be more happy if she makes more money than me. That means I got to work less and she makes more money.
I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you.
That is changed.
God,
I was not expecting
Get
to go
that
where
money.
it went.
I was really worried.
that
I was
money.
getting scared. He was
Yeah, I was
like,
like,
why
what
don't
the
women
fuck?
stay in the kitchen? Like, no, you're on the internet.
Hey, could have gone either way. But go ahead. Pat, finish up.
no. So I just don't get the, like, even like I have friends right now, and I won't name names, but like some of the friends, like their fiance or their wife just makes more than them, just whatever, and they sometimes feel weird about it. But I think they're working through it, so like they'll get over it. But like they feel weird about it, and for me, it was never my first. Like, it's not my first thought to feel weird about it. It's like, for me, it's like, fuck, we get more money.
Exactly.
You
guys are a team. So what is like the first thing you tell somebody who has this sentiment? Like if your friends
Yeah, for me,
complain about
well, when they tell me about this,
like what are the women supposed to do?
So like
I'll take this pay cut so you feel better about yourself.
I usually just like, I guess I don't say that because like, you know, that's still a friend. Like, and then, but I think the one time I said it was like, it's more money. Like even though she's making more money, but think about it, like if you got like. And when you're married, it's a joint bank account, you know, unless you guys decide not to have a joint bank account. But when you're married, it's a joint bank account. So, like, it's your money, too. Like, she's doing this for the family. It's not, like, just for herself or for her selfish reasons. Like, so...
Well, people can take advantage of that.
Yeah. And on top of that, like, it's, like, I just don't get... And I don't... Maybe I never communicated properly to them. It's like, why would it matter... If they make, it's just a number figure. Like it's like it doesn't that person is not smarter than you, or anything like that. It's just a number.
But what would you say if somebody does come say like, hey, she makes more money than me, and I don't feel like I'm a man?
But
it's
I would say
emasculating
this.
me.
I would say this. A man. Like if we're gonna go the whole man thing and like whatever.
Because that's where it started.
Yeah,
right? Like,
but
they feel
the
emasculated.
whole man thing is like, but that's different because like. I think work and money or like earning money or whatever is not like it shouldn't be like a primal thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think a man thing should be like hunting and killing. Like that's more primal than like making
I don't know
money.
where we went, but essentially what you're saying, like being a breadwinner is not really making you the man.
No, it's not. You just like go. If you want to be a man, go kill something and bring the dinner to the table.
I think I see what you mean.
The concept of man is very different. Like
but so I think that the main reason why this sentiment still prevails in some families or couples is because it's just like this society is patriarchal still. Like we haven't broken into like a full equal rights, everything. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but it just happened that the Roe v. and Wade was overturned. I literally just saw it while we are having this stream. So
what's Roe v. versus Wade?
Abortion law. So I mean that whole I don't want to talk about it, but like I want to make it a part of this conversation because like if men feel bad about their girlfriend, partner, wife, anybody making more money than them, they need to suss their shit out, find a different partner if that is really such a big priority. But the partner that makes more money shouldn't be feeling guilty for being successful or for being... That doesn't mean that they're better than them because they make more money. Your salary doesn't equal your value as a person. And I think that's what men who have this mindset need to suss out. Because it's like how much money you make doesn't equal the kind of value you have as a human.
Or to the society.
Yeah. And I think it's really just... They need to figure out deep down what is really bothering you, because it's not really that somebody is making more money. Like, why is it making you feel this way? maybe there's something else that you are bringing to a table, right? Like everybody, like when you're in a relationship, both parties are bringing something to your table. Maybe one person's making more money, but what is other part that you're doing that equally making this work?
Yeah.
And I think the part about the boys that really bothered me and about this as well, and I don't know if all the couples have this conversation, but when you know that from beginning moving forward, like coming on, like that she'll be making more money.
Yeah.
Maybe she asked you, and like Starlight did. Starlight asked Huey, "Hey, I am more powerful. Does that bother you?" And if that bothers you, say it then. That it bothers me, but I will make it work. Or it bothers me, but let's like, like then for her, she is aware that it bothers. Like, let's make this work. Let's have an open communication, making sure that he feel. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to make him like, oh, maybe she should make it feel like he is being a man, but have a conversations like, you are also bringing this to the table. Like, money is not everything. Just have a conversation a little bit differently. But like to have that bring like a month later in a relationship, oh, it does bother me. Well, how would she have known? How would she have known? How would she have like responded to that? Because it has happened to me in few times where not the money part, but like I will bring up some things like, hey, this is a thing. Does that bother you? And somebody like, no. And then it comes down like a few months later. It's like, you said it didn't and we moved past, right? Like if I knew it bothered you, that would have helped me make a decision about this. And also maybe I would have pursued some things differently.
I think that people are also entitled to change their mind or opinion. Like I think that Huey arrived through like living with Starlight, that it started to bother him more when he couldn't even like open a can of food.
Yeah.
And she would do it for him. Like, let him struggle. He can do it. You know what I mean? It's just a fucking can. So I think that she also could have like taken a step back and like not help him, not baby him and do everything
but
for him.
But she would have done it if she knew it bothered him, right? Like if she knew that bothered him, then she would be like, I'm not gonna try to come in with my power. Like if somebody tells me that it bothers them that I make more money, I'm not gonna be talking about money all the time because I will be very careful of how I'm bringing that conversation up because it does bother somebody. And there's some things that bothers me, and I would like, hey, I don't like doing this. Like, let's say, like, hey, it bothers me that you're talking about other girls. Yeah. You'll be very careful about bringing other girls, right? That's the same conversation. Just be like, hey, it bothers me when you talk about this, and then the other person's more self-aware when they're bringing that topic up.
For sure. I mean, I definitely agree that communication is the number one make or break in a relationship. But I also think that I'm not saying you should have a sixth sense and know what person's thinking, but if like in the situation with Starlight and Huey, like when she was opening the can for him, I saw it and I was like, this is a mistake.
Yeah.
Because you should not be doing everything for this person that is fully capable of doing the thing that you're just now doing. Like there's like me and Chris sometimes have arguments about like cleaning. I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, and I like sit down and protest and I was like, you do it.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
but how would you navigate the conversation where, like, let's say the woman is making more money and then they go out eat and stuff and she's always paying because she doesn't know that it bothers him. And obviously she's like, oh, I have money.
So,
like,
at that point you need to communicate.
Yeah, at that point
and that comes down to the same thing, right? Like you opening the jar and she doesn't even realize that's bothering him. It's like, I'm just gonna open a jar. You might as well. You said it doesn't bother you. You might as well take advantage of this person who's walking superhero. Yeah. Right? So it's like, hey, if a guy is making more money than me and I'm with them, hey, have him pay for everything because he's making more money. Yeah, expecting it. But like if it bothers me, then maybe be like, hey, no, let me pay half of it. Like I know you make more money, but I still would like to make sure I'm picking up the checks half of the time that you are. And I make that clear. I'm like, money really bothers me. Even though sometimes I'm making more money, the people that I'm going out with, but like it still bothers me when the other person is picking up the check. Like I need to make sure I either get the drinks or something else. Yeah. Like money bothers me a lot too. And I make that
Money's
very clear
difficult.
from beginning on. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I used to be I was at a point like that where it was the nervousness of like the partner or me being a dude. I don't like women to pay for things.
Yeah.
So like,
Man, I want women to pay for my shit. I always had to pay for shit.
it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable. Like now, like it was a point where like I had lost my job and this, that, the other, and Brie had gotten a really great job, and she was like, "It's okay. You've taken care of me. I can take care of you." And it's still weird, you know what I mean? I'm just like, I don't want that. It makes me feel weird, but at the same time, that's what the partnership is. Like, we need to be able to take care of each other. If there's ever a point where she can't handle it, I can, and it always works out like that.
Yeah.
Fair balance. But
So I'm gonna put my brother in a spot. So when my brother was going through schooling in like PA school, he was engaged with Ucky, and Ucky was already well into her job. I think like 2 years into her job, and she's a lawyer, so she made way more money. And she already had a house, or own house, like she already had her own life and everything. And my brother was obviously living off of our family still, and like still going to college. So like, she was taking care of him while he was going through schooling, and I was made fun of my brother, even though it's not a big deal. I was made fun of because she would buy him clothes and shoes. Like I would just see all this stuff. Like he'll come up with a whole 5 different wardrobes, top to bottom, hat, shoes, clothes, everything. She'll buy him everything. Buy him a new
I want
briefcase.
somebody to treat me like that.
There's nothing wrong with that. I guess but I'm still gonna make fun of him. He's my little brother.
Sure.
So I'm gonna be like, so you're just gonna let your girlfriend buy you all your stuff? You're just gonna you're just gonna let your girlfriend pick out your clothes for you?
This is why people feel they're being masculine, because other people are making fun of them.
But
like,
it's joking. It's joking.
Yeah, I guess
but my
so.
brother knew I was joking and everything like that. And like he even says like he also, he was like, he's more progressive than I am. Like he was never bothered by it because he understood like she's, like you said, like he's going through schooling right now. She's already like doing well, so it's okay for her to take care of him, and it's okay for him to be taken care of.
Yeah.
Because like once he's done, he's gonna be able to pay her back or do that, because like now he's doing that. Like now, when she got laid off during Corona, he was able to support her while he was working. So like it's a balance. Like it's not.
It's a partnership.
It's a partnership.
You know
I
what's
think
funny
that's a
though? Like
perfect word.
this is the kind of shit you get. Like when you talk about your girlfriend taking care of you, someone immediately goes, "I bet Brie pegs Spidey." What the fuck? Like we can't just be okay and have my woman make more money like that.
Hey, maybe people like pegging, but that's nothing wrong with it.
It's not for me, Jam.
I forgot who asked, but there was a question in a chat about shared accounts.
Yeah.
Like, are you guys? What do you guys think about?
I think account should be
sharing an
shared.
account when you when you get married.
Yeah,
It
I
makes
think
sense.
so.
Not like you're married.
He's like, no.
Have your own like bank account.
This is what happened. It's a partnership.
No,
It's a partnership.
It's a partnership. I understand. I just don't like the idea of joint account.
Jesus.
Sorry,
It sounded like somebody fell on the roof.
Yeah, sorry. We
they're
have
okay.
a tree branch, just a tree really next to us that we're cutting the branches over the tree. So there's people on the roof that's trying to catch it. And
I
then
saw
throw
a
the
man
other side.
belaying earlier. It was kind of.
But going back to a joint account,
I hope he's safe.
this is not for everybody. Me personally, I'm wary of having joint accounts just from not my experience, just seeing my parents and family members. I think it's.
I do agree with that. The Indian families are horrible with joint accounts.
Yeah,
I get you there.
It's just hard for me to just say like we should have a joint account, because like shit happens. I want to trust the partner I have, but let's say he doesn't do anything. I account gets locked for no apparent reason. Now the joint account that we had, the only account that we had, is locked, right? Like you want to have multiples, and also you can just. It also helps when you getting like loans and stuff. You can show the one account is not joined. There's like a different kind of funding. You can share, you can spend, like I can still be like, we can divide up, like I will pay the utilities, you pay the mortgage, like we're still having fundings pooled together to know how much we make as a household.
But still have
I
separate.
won't personally have a joint account.
So my question is, how about, can you not do something like this? Have a joint account, but still have separate. Like you said, multiple have accounts very advantageous.
Oh, yeah, that
because they're like getting locked out and whatever. So maybe have a joint account where, it's or whatever, but then you both have your own little accounts.
Oh, I mean, I have multiple accounts. Like that makes total sense. Like you have a joint account where you send certain funds every month that all the expenses are coming out, and then you personally put 20% away for savings. I mean, yeah, I will always recommend having multiple accounts, because you never know. Like you may not, one account may get blocked or whatever. And that's great. Yeah, that's a good idea. We can absolutely have it, but I don't want to just have a joint account.
Well, I think if you just have a joint account, you're stupid. You shouldn't just do that.
Yeah.
But like, I do think you should have a joint account because it's like we all just talked about being partnership, and it shouldn't be about what like there shouldn't be a hierarchy. So I feel like having a joint account, there's no hierarchy.
I also think like the partnership is what you want to make it to.
Yeah.
Your partnership may look very different than somebody else's partnership. And we may end up talking about we may end up talking about having a joint account and the purpose of joint account, whatever. But if I don't have a joint account, does that mean I don't trust that person? No. We don't have a joint account.
I mean, it kind of does. You don't trust that person. It does kind of mean that.
No,
it depends on the person. If it does really bother somebody, like
would you get? Well, how about this? Fair.
If
it's not trust, would you give your joint account information to that person? Not your personal account. That's whatever. Would you give that information to that person in an event that you might get sick or whatever happens that they need to withdraw the money from your account or something like that?
I'm assuming they're making enough money to have their own account, and then they have access to the joint account as well. I mean, they can look into my account. I have nothing to hide. You can go through my phone. Like, I have nothing to hide. But I think just the financial part of it, I am opposed to just having one joint account. If you want to have a joint account and then separate accounts, your personal, that's perfectly fine. Yeah. I have nothing wrong with it. But again, if it really bothers the person I'm with, let's communicate it. And then, maybe we'll just have one joint account because he doesn't trust me. But that's a whole underlying issue that needs to be discussed.
I don't think that joint account supports trust, because you can, if you both have access to this account, you can see what people are spending money on.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, it might just lead to like fucking interrogations, like, you spend money on this, you spend money on that.
Yeah.
Like, and that's fine too, because it's your shared account. Like, you should both have a say in like how the money is spent, if you have it. So I mean, as a married person, we still have a shared account. That's where like most of our money pools into, and we use it for our like expenses, like our rent, our groceries, blah blah blah. But we've like ran into issues where like I'm definitely more like conservative with my spendings, and I like to save money for emergencies, and like you never know what happens, and that's how I was raised. But Chris was not raised in that mindset, because his family was struggling a lot when he was a kid, and they just lived paycheck to paycheck. Often couldn't even like live in their own place and had to like live with somebody else because they couldn't afford it. So like his experience in life was different from mine, and it shows in the way he spends money now that he has them, and he spends money a lot. And so like, it like we would bring the same amount of money together, but then I would not enjoy it the same way, because he would be spending essentially my money on himself. So we came up with a system where we put like percentages together for our survival needs and like other things that we do together. Like if we go have dinner together, we spend that money. Yeah. But if I go and have dinner with my friends, or if I go do something on my own that's just for me, then I have my own fund. No. So like we've split like our fun, we call it fun money. Yeah. Fun money. So we out of our paycheck, certain portion goes to our shared, portion goes to our individual, which we can do whatever the fuck we want. We don't even ask. Like I have a lot of money there because I save money and then I spend them a lot on vacations. Yeah. That's just how I like to live my life. Chris just likes to spend money on shit. And that's fine. Yeah.
and that's great, because like if I have a joint account and I'm not frugal spender, but I could actually go to a farmer market and spend $100, but like then I may spend forever researching something, buying it. So if I see somebody who's spending way more money, it's gonna bother me. Yeah. So I might as well just be like, okay, we all keep percentage. You do whatever the hell you want with it. Or you don't do anything with it, and then you saving up. But then again, that's your saving and how you want to spend it. Like I don't want to interrogate anybody on their spending. Yep. Like, but you have your fun, you do with it, and you're saving at the same time. And it's just having one account is hard to track what you're saving, what you're spending. So having multiple accounts kind of gives you that.
It's always smart to have multiple accounts.
That freedom to like, I'm gonna put my savings away that I never look at, so I know I won't spend it. If I look at it, I will spend it.
If you don't have the money accessible, you usually like don't
Don't touch
them.
it. Yeah.
So I have one more wrinkle to throw in this question.
Yeah.
So now, it's because
relationship dating advice.
it's a consensus that it doesn't matter if the person makes more money or not. Now, does it matter how they make their money? So, like, let's say this person makes way more money than you, or whatever. Either they're a drug lord, drug killer, or drug whatever,
Drug killer.
or drug kingpin, or a sex worker. A stripper. A stripper makes a lot more money than or like, whatever. So, would that change things?
I feel like that depends on the partner's insecurity level. Like, how secure are you with yourself to not worry about the person that you're with? Like, if it's someone who's a stripper, a lot of people are looking around. They accidentally get licked sometimes, which I dated girls.
But
it's weird for them.
But they get paid fat.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
What is the value? Like, I guess.
So I was like, but my question, because there's people don't care if they make more money, but the people will care how they got their money. Like, so there's people are gonna be like, they're not gonna be
But
okay.
then don't be with them.
Yeah.
If it bothers you, the profession that the other person is pursuing.
But the other person can't choose a profession. Like, I mean, they can choose a profession, but they're already in that profession for so long.
So essentially,
and then
what are
gonna
you?
date them in there?
So let's say I'm dating a stripper and it bothers me, and what I'm gonna tell her, change your job.
You can't tell them that.
She was a
Then
stripper
don't
when
be
you got
with that
with her.
person, because then again, if we're coming to the scenario where I'm gonna say it doesn't bother me, and then we have a fight 3 months later, and I'm gonna throw. I always hated you being a stripper, and like it's gonna come out in a fight. It's like
that's
you
awful.
have to.
Yeah, If you don't want to be with a stripper, then don't.
Yep.
Then-
Yeah, then
If
don't.
they're already doing it when you meet
Yep.
them, don't be like, I don't like it, but I like you. Like, they're all hot. Like,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be.
Yeah, if I'm dating, yeah, exactly. Then it's like, then I know the money she's making, like, shouldn't be a news. Like, nothing should be news
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
Because anything that bothers you and you don't say it, it will bubble up and come out in one of the fights. It just will. And the other person's gonna be bewildered. It's like, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know. And now you're throwing it at me as something that you did a favor to me that I didn't even know you were doing a favor to me. Right? Like, I always was in the kitchen, or I dropped my career to support you. I never told you. It's like, I never asked you to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Where does that leave you? Nowhere.
Yeah. I agree. If you know this person has a job you don't agree with morally for any reason, then just don't date this person. There's literally billions of people on this planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't try to change somebody. They change on their own accord if they want to.
Yeah. And somebody just asked, how about if you help her find a job?
No.
Is she want to look for another job? So essentially you're changing her. If, let's say, she says I've been doing this to support myself, but this is not something I want to do forever. I would like to find another job. Yeah, I will help you find another job. But if you love what you're doing great. You're making buku bucks. Keep making buku bucks back. I'll enjoy those money.
Right, shit.
Yeah, it's
No.
Also, again, shout out to Jotaku Play. Now it's 100 subs. Donated.
By the way, there was a funny thing he said that he would not have a joint account because his wife wouldn't let him donate all these subs.
Fair.
Hey, this is your private account. This is the one that you keep to yourself.
So do you guys absolutely don't care how Chris or well, you don't have one, but you, yeah. You said, but don't you said Chris has a fun account, right?
Yeah.
So you don't care how he spends his fun account. He can spend.
No, I have enough problems in my life. Why would I add that fight?
Yeah.
So he could go out there, go buck eye with me one of these weekends.
He's probably gonna go to strip club. He's in Atlanta.
And you don't care?
Atlanta strip clubs are different.
As long as he spends his own money, I don't care. If he spends our family income on strippers and it goes into hundreds of dollars, we're gonna have a conversation.
Dang, you're a good woman.
I think it's also the fact knowing I guess I can't I don't know how strong the relationship is, but I wouldn't see Chris cheating.
Yeah.
I don't see him doing anything that would be something.
You get enough alcohol and some temptation around people.
This is why you're single, Pat. See, you already just dug yourself in a hole.
It doesn't matter how much alcohol you have. If you have a trust with somebody and you love them, unless you really black out and something happened, then you need to talk to that person. But I would have trust that person. If they're going to strip club, they just were we gonna just spend money
mean,
and put that money in the G-string or thong, and that's about it. That's
You
mostly
can't
touching.
They can't even go in the backstage. They can't go in the back room. No little lap dance.
You're married. You shouldn't be.
Is that cheating though?
Lap dance?
Yeah.
Okay, why are you there? If it's somebody's bachelor party, give them a lap dance.
But
Why
usually,
are you getting a lap dance?
usually,
Okay.
usually the whole team gets
Go
lap
get
dance.
lap dance from your
The
wife.
whole team gets one.
The
Listen,
whole team gets a lap.
Chris is going to Atlanta, which is like the cultural capital for him.
Yep, yep.
And strip clubs are a part of his culture.
Yep,
and
yep.
if he needs to do whatever he needs to do, it's fine.
Even a lap dance.
Lap dance is fine.
This is a good woman.
He's gonna come. He's gonna come
How
back.
about the
we love each
champagne?
other. He's gonna come back to me.
How about the champagne room?
A what?
The champagne room.
Pain room?
The champagne.
Champagne room. Oh, what
It-
happens in a champagne,
Champagne
room? I don't know.
room-
I've never been to a
Champagne
strip
room
club.
is just an extra few $100, but anything goes.
No.
I'm pretty sure he won't do
No.
that, and he shouldn't do that.
Is that where you're getting women from?
Yeah, I hope, dude. Yeah.
Are you going on dates or are you
Champagne
going
room.
to the strip club into the champagne room?
That's not a date. You're paying somebody.
Right.
Anything goes. I don't know why we're getting to this conversation. Somebody, please ask us
This
a
is
question
so
that's
funny.
valuable.
Man.
Dude, this is just insane.
The
That match in the demon time.
That dollar bill between her boobs better not be mine. That's so funny. It's true. God.
This is just hilarious. I can't even.
Well, we have about 5 minutes.
5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Do you have any other topic to discuss?
No, we went through all the topics, but I do have one question because we didn't get talked about the summer, and I kind of want to know all you guys'
Plans.
not plans, but when you what is that one food that you got to have in the summer? Like it's like that summer
Popsicle.
food. That's basic.
What is
Real
it?
shit though.
What
Ice
is
cream,
it?
man. Yeah.
It's basic. Think about it.
Popsicle.
You're
Little.
basic.
Come on, you call me basic.
I will agree with it. Like we have really good ice cream shops around Indianapolis. Like we have this place called Nicey.
What?
I just went over there for the first time.
Where is this icy?
Nicey.
It's right around the corner.
Right around the corner next to Shake Shack. Kincaid's.
Nicey?
Nicey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to take my mom there.
Dude, it's amazing. You can dip it in chocolate, but yeah, in summer you can walk around with ice cream. It's fucking amazing, and then you can also give ice cream to your dog when he gets like we all are happy.
You can give ice cream to your dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know
I mean,
that.
you shouldn't do too much.
I mean,
but
you
yeah.
shouldn't be do. We usually do like long walks, and I will get peanut butter, and she will get like lick in the end when it's almost gone, and we are both happy.
Oh, okay, just to lick you. You just won't
Go
give
to,
full.
uh,
Okay.
No.
Bricks ice cream. It's Broad Ripple Ice Cream Shop. BRICS.
Oh, finally finding out what that
Bro,
stands for.
I asked for 2 scoops, and this lady talked to me for like 4 minutes straight while just scooping ice cream onto my cup. She's like, "Oh, so have you been here before? You're born in Indiana. How do you like it?" I was like, "Ma'am, there's easily 38 scoops on
I
this thing, and she counted
know.
as 2.
Oh my god, it's so.
It's the worst.
So
Yeah.
like in Europe, like you will get like you ask for a scoop, you will get this tiny like cone. It's like really slim, and you will get like one.
And that's how it should be.
That's how it should
I
be.
asked for scoop.
I asked for one scoop like one time in America. And it like came in like this giant waffle cone first of
Yeah.
all. And I was like, okay, this is a little weird for one scoop. And she just like takes it and she's just like half of the fucking bucket
Y'all
of ice cream goes
complain.
in the cone. And I was like, wait a minute, what?
I asked that. I went somewhere. There was an Amish shop, and I got the one scoop, and it looked like there's a scoop in the middle and then 2 on top. And I was like, what if I asked for 2?
Yeah.
And like I could barely finish. I literally looked at her dead on eye. I was like, are you sure that's one scoop? Like when I say one scoop, I mean one scoop.
Y'all complain about extra ice cream you guys get for free?
Yeah,
I'm
because
not.
it's so much sugar.
It's
Yeah.
free!
It was I had a buddy who didn't believe me when I told him, like, we went there, I got 2 scoops, the ice cream was the size of my hand.
Yeah.
I was like, get 3. He got 3 scoops, and they gave him a tray of ice cream.
Hey,
This is
Like,
why
that's a good business owner right there.
No,
Dude.
this is why I'm sorry. Like obesity is a problem. Like in America.
is.
Yeah, like sometimes I can pay 10 cents extra and get extra large Coke compared to small, and like they will look at me stupid. I was like, no, I just want small. Like I want to limit how much quantity. Like just because it's 10 cents cheaper doesn't mean I want to do that to my body.
Yeah.
That's why Nicey is perfect. It's one popsicle. I know how much I'm getting. I know.
So it's only a popsicle
exactly
store.
It's a
I want
popsicle.
to take. My mom loves ice cream. I like to take her hand. She loves.
Yeah,
it.
it's a popsicle, and then you can also dip it in chocolate too.
Oh, it's so
It was
good.
my first time having it the other day.
So like, is it like milk ice or icy? Like
Both.
Both. Okay,
They're
cream.
both.
Okay.
They have Thai tea, and they have one that's watermelon basil. I don't think they have it anymore, but watermelon is another thing I love in summer.
Oh,
yeah.
Love it.
I don't like fruits, but I fuck with some watermelon.
Watermelon's great.
You don't like fruit?
No, I don't like fruit.
What? It's like eating and drinking at the same time. That's the ultimate balance of life.
So good.
No. I used to.
Spidey's right.
I have so much watermelon. I need to make a juice out of it because
Melons
I
are
don't
the
think we can eat
greatest.
it. Melon?
Yeah,
Melon?
like
I love
melon's
melon.
like.
I don't like
I'm not
melon.
big on cantaloupe, but honeydew's my shit.
Honeydew good.
Have you seen BoJack Horseman?
Not all of it.
Oh my god, it's hilarious. Every
so
time they have a fruit, there's always a melon. So much like nobody eats this melon. I hate melon.
Dude, oh my god. It's
Mom
so good.
loves melon. I hate it.
I'm surprised you guys didn't pick those stupid freaking donut holes or fried Oreos or something that you guys get in the summer.
Oh yeah, fair's coming. State
Yeah.
fair's coming.
Oh
fair
my
food.
God.
Yeah, give me an elephant.
Fair
ear.
food is a whole topic we can't get into,
I
but
love it.
there
Have you
is
tried-
there is literally
burger?
donut burger and fried Oreo cookies.
A
In
donut
Texas,
burger.
I went to the state fair in Texas, and
Oh,
they
God.
had fried butter, and I was like, "How the fuck?
They have it here. Fried
How?
butter. The fried.
I can't."
Yeah,
You can have a heart
I'm with
attack
you.
if
How
you
the
want.
how?
I don't know. I did not because I was like, I can't
Yeah.
even conceptualize how that works.
You just eat it. You don't spread it.
I don't know, man. I didn't eat
It's
it.
like a corn
weird.
dog.
But yeah, we in Midwest, we love fried food. Fair is coming. Fair is also a big thing in summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've never experienced life, so you've had a burger in between two donuts.
It's
not
I never
even-
had that. I
don't
never
like it.
had that.
You don't like
I
it?
don't like
I
it. The
actually really
sweet
liked it.
mixed with my burger, like that threw me off.
I had peanut butter burger a long time ago. I saw you
Oh,
had it
that's good
recently.
too.
Yeah, I did not like it.
burger.
I did not like it. It was made my mouth very full, and you can't. It was hard to chew.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't like it.
Makes sense. But yeah, what food are you looking for in summer?
For me, it's a hybrid. I don't know what to call it. It's like an ice cream, but not an ice cream. But you only can get. That's just why I'm going to Orlando. There's a
Dippin' Dots?
No, it's Dole ice cream. So like pineapple Dole.
Oh,
It's like they make ice cream out of pineapple Dole, and I don't know.
Pineapple dough.
Dole,
No,
Dole.
Dole's
that
the
company,
Dole.
Dole company.
And then it's but they make this it's super light. It's not very creamy because I don't like milk, and it's not super sweet because I don't like
So
sweet.
like sorbet.
It's kind of like sorbet, but it's sorbet, but has cream to it, but it's not too creamy. It's weird how to explain it.
Is it sorbet?
But sorbet is like ice based, not cream based. This is somewhat cream based.
Custard?
It's not custard. Look, Google this.
the fuck are you eating?
The way they make this the way they make Dole pineapple ice cream is different than how they make it anywhere else. YouTube is kind of cool how they do it. Also, if you guys want to try
When
it,
you bring in some.
when I go to
They
Orlando,
sell it, don't they? Isn't it in stores? Dole's
you-
ice cream?
no, you can't find it in stores.
No?
That's what you think is different. But if you want to try this Dole ice cream, this ice cream, you can only get it in Disney like parks or Disney stores around in Orlando. But if you want it, there's this store here on Brooks School Road.
Yeah.
You could get it, and it's not as good as that, but it's
Close.
Close.
So you could get it here. You don't have to go to Florida.
You don't have to go, but the gush is in Florida. Like the texture.
That is true. That's true. I love how we are literally like melting people's brains who are not living in America.
With the butter?
'Cause, yeah, like if the things I've seen, my eyes
Yeah.
after I moved here, there's like so many times where I was like, America, what?
I'm with you on that.
You can get your fried butter dipped in butter and rolled in cheese if you like.
Yeah.
Just to ruin the rest of your stomach. Like, have a heart attack in 4 hours.
Pretty sure.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, somebody was saying fried ice
No
cream.
whip.
Yeah,
There
fried
we
ice
go.
cream's great.
She got my bald ski 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Dole Whip. That's what it's called.
Dole Whip?
Dole
I have
Whip.
never heard of that.
Oh,
Also, shout out to Good Boy Kaido for gifting 1 tier 1 sub.
Hey.
Gifted 40 of the channel. I
It's
love
me,
it.
Yeah.
Snoops. What
Thank
up,
you.
Snoops?
Well,
What about you, Spidey? You didn't say what your summer.
No, mainly ice cream. Like vanilla ice cream is the only thing that actually exists as far as ice cream goes. I don't know what you guys are tasting.
What is wrong with you?
It's
I mean, I love vanilla. but
Wars
still.
have been fought for years for vanilla, and then just throw some sprinkles on there, and I'm all set.
You simple man.
Yeah, vanilla and sprinkles, baby. Hit me up, baby.
Speaking about ice cream, what happened to ice cream trucks? I've been living in my.
Still there.
Bro, In my house, I've been living there. I've been living there for almost like 20 some years.
You haven't had any?
When I grew up and when I was growing up, I always had ice cream trucks in my neighborhood.
go to the hood.
They always came at least 3-4 times a day, all the way to my high school and even through somewhere to the college. But now they stopped coming. Like they don't even come at all, not even once.
They're
Yeah,
not
man, you
that
gotta go to the
many.
hood.
yeah.
Like if you're up like in a wealthier part of like here where we are right now.
They don't come.
No. Because
Because
these
you
people are
can
buying
drive
their own
yourself.
ice cream. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's all around.
What kid drives to the fucking Kroger to go get ice cream?
But you
Who's gonna give their kid money to go out to a truck to pay?
I got
$21
money
for
and
their
got.
days? You could, but I'm gonna go to the hood where everybody's got at least 50 cents, and all the kids are gonna come running when they hear the sound.
Yep. People in suburbs don't trust people driving trucks around the neighborhood.
They're drug dealers for some reason,
They're stupid.
selling that booger sugar to kids.
We used to get that booger sugar all the time and nothing bother us.
Y'all just snorting ice cream cones, or are you talking about?
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. But yeah, I think mostly summer ice cream sounds
Ice
like
cream?
from all four of us. It's
Yeah.
the three, but yeah.
Except she likes popsicles.
I mean, same thing.
That's great.
Well,
Ice cream is
a
ice cream.
cold, tasty treat is what I'm looking
Yes.
Like,
Well, hold on. Are you talking about like the firecracker popsicles, the all American 4th of July popsicles,
No, no.
super basic?
for. Those are not bad. Though.
dude, there's two ice.
I'm
two-
talking about like mango basil or strawberry
like hers.
rhubarb. Yes.
Oh, you like the
Yeah,
bougie?
same thing.
Mango,
We're talking
Yeah.
about the same thing.
hazel.
There's two sitting in the freezer. I can show you what they look like.
I bet.
Yeah, they're not. That's.
I'm about to take my mom there.
But yeah, you should. That's so good.
All
But
right.
ice cream cake is balanced.
It's time for lunch.
Yeah, I'm
It's not
hungry.
lunch.
Well, that's it, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Hold up. We got any streaming going on today? We do. We have a 3 o'clock group stream today.
Hell yeah.
We're all,
Game
except
time.
Spidey, us three of us, and who else? There's one more person.
That's it.
Oh, just us three. So me, Marketa, and Navi will be there, but Spidey will be here next week, so you guys can see him.
Yeah.
It will also be another
This will
reaction.
be our first group stream. I'm super excited. Come
Yeah.
watch it.
What are we playing? What are we
Game
playing
time.
today, Spencer?
Who rating?
Probably Mario Party.
We're playing Mario Party.
Oh,
We're gonna play Mario Party, and if you guys want me to see whoop their asses, come on check it out. Come on check it out.
Hey,
It is
we should
me who
play
will
Street
whip
Fighter
asses.
because I can like beat your ass in Street Fighter.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna
beat
do
all the
hey,
RTTV.
since all this shit's
As
on
one person.
it's gonna be a drinking
Street
game.
Fighter.
We're doing a drinking game.
Arcade,
We're doing a
yeah.
drinking game at the Mario Party, so join us. We're doing a drinking game. Because all this shit
Yeah.
talking.
Did you just volunteer me to drink?
Yes, because all this shit talking, we're doing a
just
drinking game.
Volunteered your liver
It's gonna
for
be so loud. My dog's gonna.
Guys, we are going to raid another channel, so
Who we
stick
raiding?
around for that.
Who we raiding? For Riha. Hopefully I'm saying your name right.
Tell
for
them
Riha.
normies send their regards.
The normie send that
Normies
regards.
and the raid.
Ray.
Let's do
You
this.
should be like
Let me
the
check the
norms
chat.
Raiding
remembers.
is such an interesting concept.
norm
on Twitch.
The norms remembers.
Oh.
Royal God. Royal.
All right, bye.
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 Talking Normies Podcast.